Hello friends. Welcome to the next video of the series of tariff determination process in India. We continue to cover energy requirement aspects in the tariff determination process. In this video, we will discuss power purchase. In our last video, we discussed the option of power purchase for a distribution company. You can check the link given in the description to hear the same. Carrying forward from the last video, energy requirement is basically the amount of power purchase that a distribution company has to buy from several sources to meet the demand. Additional step that is required is estimating monthly energy requirement. In this regard, distribution companies have the option to buy power either from power plants directly, under power purchase agreements or bilateral contracts, or from power exchanges. Bilateral contracts are similar to power purchase agreements, and they have not been discussed in this video. Let us see what is the usual duration of these power purchase options. So, for PPA, the duration can be short term, which can be even for a period of 1 month, medium term, and long term, which can be even for a period of 25 years. However, for power exchange, power distribution companies can buy power on a real-time basis, which is even limited for a 15-minute time block, and at max they can purchase power for 7 days duration. However, larger duration power purchase from power exchanges will soon be given to distribution companies, as the Supreme Court has cleared the way for rollout of forward and future contracts in the Indian power sector. After getting an idea on duration, let us see how the distribution company decides the sources of power purchase. As a first step, distribution companies usually have passed PPA with a mix of generators. So, first of all, they collect information from these generators, which are 1. Capacity contracted in terms of megawatt. 2. Generation expected for each month and on an annual basis, which is usually expressed in million units. As a next step, distribution companies then collect data for generators for which they have signed a recent contract for power supply, but they are expected to get the supply at some point of time in the control period. In this regard, in addition to capacity and expected generation, they ask for expected time from which they can get supply from such generators. Then, distribution companies add up all the relevant data to find how much capacity has been contracted and power expected from such power plants. Now, distribution companies subtract this from the total energy requirement to find the shortfall in supplying power to its consumers. Finally, for the shortfall, the distribution company has the option to buy power directly from generators through PPA or bilateral contract, or it can opt to buy power from exchanges. To decide the option of power purchase from either PPA or power purchase, distribution companies try to balance the risks involved in different options of power purchase. To begin with, we will see the risks for purchase through the route of PPA. Usually they are of long term, up to 25 years, hence, the distribution company has to make a commitment to buy power from that generator for a fixed term, despite having the option to procure power from other cheaper sources in the future. In addition, most of the power purchase agreements are with take or pay clause, under which the distribution company needs to pay fixed charges despite procuring no power during the year on the basis of the contracted capacity. Also, for power plants which generate power using some kind of source, usually gas or coal, there is always an element of uncertainty in terms of fuel cost, which is an uncontrollable factor. Any upward movement in fuel cost is passed through to consumers. Now, we will understand the risks associated with power purchase from power exchanges. Power prices change a lot in power exchanges, as there are diurnal and seasonal variations. Hence, distribution companies have to be very agile while purchasing power from power exchanges. Uncertainty for distribution companies about prices raises questions on how to estimate impact of such power purchase on tariff for consumers, and this can even lead to cost impact at the time of true-up of a tariff order. Hope you found this video informative and got a good sense of power purchase options and risks involved. In the next video, we will talk about power purchase cost and its significance in the tariff process. Comment below to share your views on this tariff series. Like and share the video. Also, subscribe to the channel to see more such videos in future.